Hey folks, it's Ray from DCRainmaker.com. I'm here today in Banff, Alberta, which is in Canada, at the AMP Plus Symposium. It's an annual conference where a whole crap ton of companies come together and talk about AMP Plus products. And in this case, Garmin made made announcements today around Connect IQ. And with that, I've got a bunch of products here from different non-Garmin partners that are going to go ahead. I'm going to kind of walk through how they work and how they're using Connect IQ in sort of unique ways. Now, the Connect IQ announcements were mostly on the software layer, and it's not something that the average user would necessarily worry about, but what's useful for the average user is the products coming from those announcements. And so these three products, or these three things, will go ahead and demonstrate how things are working. So with that, we'll go ahead and walk through each of these individually. So what I'm going to do here first is start off with the Bontrager Lights. So you can see the rear tail light there, as well as the front light up there. Now these lights are AMP Plus connected, so they're in some ways like the Garmin lights, in that they can communicate here with the AMP Plus head unit, in this case an Edge 1000. And what I have is Bontrager's custom Connect IQ data page, or data field. And so this is showing you the status of the lights, and I can go ahead and change that status by just simply tapping it here. So this is kind of cool because it saves you the time from having to go down into the menus and change different light settings. You can do it right here. Now, especially with the Di2 in this case, I can go and, let me just zoom back a little bit. So you can see I can use the buttons to control my display fields. So I'm just simply hitting this button here and it's swiping through the different fields. I could of course do the same thing just by swiping back and forth there. So again, these are AMP Plus connected lights from Bontrager. And it works with more than just the Edge 1000, but the Edge 1000 is where the data field is being offered on right now. Next over here we have an app called Join. So this is also on the Edge 1000 as a widget. So I'd simply swipe down from the top and then swipe to the right to see my different widgets there, and I've got the Join app. Now what this does is it goes ahead and uses the GPS on the Edge 1000 to retrieve my location, and then does a web service call through my mobile phone to get different content. And so in this case, you see my group rides that are nearby me right now. So these are group rides that are coming up that I can join, or I can go back here and look at routes that are near me. Now these routes, what's unique here is the ability to then download the route. So you see the route right there. I can download it to the Edge 1000, and this is where the new Connect IQ feature, the ability to have an application store data on the Edge that then either other applications can use, as well as the Edge itself. So once I have this route, I can go ahead and route to it using the native Garmin Edge 1000 routing capability. So it's pretty cool, and it's all done behind the scenes, where in the past, like if you wanted to do a route like this yourself, you'd have to go on to online and sync it, and kind of a pain in the ass. So it's a pretty cool little app to be able to go ahead and get routes quickly onto your unit. Okay, and last but not least, we have a bike lock from Noke. Now what this does, it's a connected bike lock, so it has both ANT as well as Bluetooth Smart in it. These are their second generation locks. You have the U-lock that you see right here, as well as a padlock right there. The first generation locks only have Bluetooth Smart in it. With the addition of ANT, though, in their second gen locks, which come out later this year, and by the way, the price is $69 and $129, it allows the Edge 1000 to go ahead and control that, or really any unit with Connect IQ that Noke goes and creates an app for. So what I'm doing is going to wake up the lock by simply just pressing it like this, and you see that it instantly shows me the unlock option. So I'm going to go and hit this unlock, and it's unlocked it now, and I go and just simply open it up. And it's really that easy. Now what they're showing here from a Connect IQ standpoint is new bursting capability, as well as OAuth. So that allows them to go ahead and burst messages at a much higher data rate between the Edge and the Noke device, so then get the authentication key over, which is the second part. So they're using OAuth authentication to go ahead and ensure that this particular device is authorized to unlock this lock there. Otherwise, be an open communication. Anyways, anyone nearby can go ahead and unlock it. With OAuth, they've authorized this particular device here to this particular lock using a web service, so it's much, much more secure, and nobody's just going to be able to come up to your device and unlock it randomly. Now we can go ahead and lock it back up again, so just simply close it, and you can see the second I push that in there, it shows that it's locked over there. It's really pretty cool. It's very, very quick. Again, just to show you this, I tap it once, unlock, it's locked, there we go, and back again, oops, and just trying to do this all one-handed here, into the lock, there we go, and it's locked now, and you can see it's definitely not going to open up at all, so it's nice and secure. So there you go. It's a quick look at 3 new applications using the new Connect IQ support that was just announced here today. With that, also don't forget to hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button for more sports technology awesomeness. Have a good one.